Music is not really a language, but it certainly feels like a language to those who play music. And so if I ask a musical question, does it feel like I'm getting a meaningful answer in response? Does it feel like I am connecting with somebody?
I made my wish on a falling star for everything you want and anything you might need. That is when I ran to you, and all I could find were more fucking stars down the walls and painted across the ceiling. And in all the spaces between, I cursed that day when we met, 'cause even then I always knew I could only ever do what I'd like if it's right with you. And so we went off and penned this deal with the devil. And he took one look at me and he said, "Hey, I recognize you from someplace, Jay. Now why don't you stick to what you know best, and I'll handle all the trouble, 'cause there ain't nobody else I'd rather see on top than you." The girl who could turn the world inside out. Classic blunder. Rookie mistake. What are you supposed to do when she's mad at you? Classic blunder. Rookie mistake. What are you supposed to do when the girl who could turn the whole damn world inside out has it out for you? Classic blunder, a careless error, and I keep thinking she'll forgive me eventually. Classic blunder. Rookie mistake, kid. Pick a different genre. Write a different kind of song. Pick a different genre and try to write a different kind of song. I'm asking you to please pick a different genre, weirdo, and try to write a different kind of song. I'm asking you, now what's the point in playing someone else's part wrong? I'm asking you to please pick a different genre, weirdo, 'cause you're no good at this one. You are Venus. And I am Earth. Am Earth. It's a tragedy. A romance in 3 parts, and so begins the third. You are Venus, and I am tragically distant. We will always remind others of each other. But you and me, baby, we could never be further apart. I loved you for a million different reasons in a quadrodecillion different deviations from this time and space. But I don't have to tell you just how nice it was to spend a whole fucking season with someone who understands you. If I were to fall, then hit the earth and spring back up again. Winter, go figure. I don't need to say just how nice it were to spend an hour in summer, breathless for what feels like forever. I like to see the flowers bloom. I'd like to see the flowers bloom. I like seeing the flowers bloom. I don't wanna be here when they're dead, but I don't have to tell you. I made my wish on a falling star for everything you want and anything you might need. But that is when I ran to you, and all I could find were more falling stars down the walls and painted across the ceiling, and in all the spaces between. I cursed that day when we met, 'cause even then I always knew I could only ever do what I'd like if it's right with you. And so I went off and wrote this deal with the devil. He took one look at me and he said, I recognize you from someplace. Now why don't you stick to what you know best, and I'll handle all the trouble, 'cause there ain't nobody else I'd rather see on top than you, buckaroo. And so I went off, and wrote this deal with the devil. He said, hey homie, now why don't you just stick to the treble? He said, good luck. Don't come back until you've made something of yourself. He said, hey homie, go off. There ain't nobody else I'd rather see on top than oh, I don't know, I don't even get to know, I don't know if you got home safe. You haven't messaged me in like 3 days, so I'm getting no, I don't even get to know, I don't know if you got home okay. I haven't heard back in like 3 days, so I'm getting scared. When I come to life, there will be plenty of sex. The streets will flood with your blood, 'cause I'm the Lord of hell to come. It gets so much easier to make it through the day if you can sleep through it. It gets so much easier to make it through this life if you can sleep through enough of it. Oh baby, I'm yours, I'm on board. Oh, won't you please come in? Father, forgive me! Forgive me for this! La da 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 dee da 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 da. Someone's gotta tell him, man, someone's gotta tell him, be the first to say, we're never coming home tonight. We're not making out of this alive. Yeah, someone's gotta tell him, no, I don't know, man. Someone's gotta tell him, be the first to say, with any luck we'll never come home tonight. This is where we have to put up a real fight for our dear, until the daylight.
What we have is more like that last 10 seconds of Hal's life, where he slowly loses his mind and just sings a song nobody wanted to hear.